fighters in the world go from relatively unknown to some of the biggest names in the sport. There's a big difference between being a successful fighter in the UFC and being a star. But this fighter has clearly found the formula to be both, as several impressive wins in the octagon have seen him make his way up the middleweight ladder and capture the imagination of fans eager to see him perform on the sport's biggest stage. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight. Here is the UFC middleweight champion, Georges St-Pierre, after his 12th consecutive win in November of 2013. GSP walked away from the game, returned with flying colors 3.5 years later in 2017, only to become a two-division UFC champion. Georges St-Pierre is back and seemingly better than ever, Joe.
Georges St-Pierre is one of the top athletes in the sport. Great speed, great strength, and extremely talented. He's got world-class skills on his feet or on the ground, and he has dominated so many guys with his wrestling.
So, Joe, as this fighter makes his way to the octagon, we have to start with the kicking technique. It's excellent. Doesn't telegraph anything. Gets his foot to the target as quickly as any fighter on this UFC roster. More often than not, guys don't even see it coming. He attacks that lead leg beautifully. Opponent certainly is wary of those lightning fast kicks coming in here tonight.
This fighter has outstanding footwork. He is amongst the best in the world at changing angles and always being in a position where he can land against his opponent, but he's out of range of his opponent's counterattacks.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Georges St-Pierre is 18 years the elder. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage.
You ready? You ready?
And with that, we are underway from the United Center here in the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois.
Georges St-Pierre.
Oh! All right, just about ready for live action here, and this fighter has really put in the time when it comes to the media obligations during fight week and during this training camp. You can argue this guy has become one of the UFC's biggest national stars, and a big part of that is his willing embrace of that type of attention. So here, in advance of this showcase fight, was doing the national TV interviews, not just the local sticks and TV stations. The national guys want a piece of this fighter, and he wants a piece of his opponent. We're underway. Oh, nice punch there by Georges St-Pierre.
Kick lands. Drop down for a double.
GSP gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do with it. And they both stand up. How about that shin? Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand. Oh!
Kick to the face. Oh, flying knee.
He's got him hurt here.
Nice takedown. Back to his feet again. Amazing.
Oh!
Hard jab.
Oh!
Big shot to the left. He's stunned.
Oh, he throws him with a left hand there. Oh, straight right. Oh, whoa!
Oh, he's landing some good shots here.
He's got him
Oh,
here.
he's tagging him.
Oh, he got everything behind that kick. All right, so a nice straight.
He tagged him again. He's hurt. Hip escape. Gets out of the full mount.
back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night.
Nice leg kick.
Right hand upstairs. Strong inside leg kick.
Very nicely done. Check that one.
Well, his opponent's got the read now.
Oh, he got tagged again. He's
And now he lands a combination.
Oh, he hurt him. Bad. Bad. Huge kick misses.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
Body kick, look at that.
Oh!
This fight is... Oh! This could be it.
Oh, no. He's out!
Oh! Landed a gigantic kick for the knockout.
Well, yeah, Joe, you want to talk about execution, and he just couldn't have done it any better than that. He is known for his kicks, and that was just a perfectly placed and timed kick. Full force, landed flush, full extension with the leg, and you knew that if his opponent didn't get the guard up, that was going to be the end of the night, and he went goodnight.
Let's see it one more time.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 21 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Butcher!
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight.